Big-time stuff. And a lot of good years ahead, it looks like, too, with the Aggies being so young this year. Freeman and Bush will tip it up, and the Aggies control in the home white uniforms here in Las Cruces. Adam Young and Russ Bradford with you. Great to have you with us. Aggies looking for the outright WEC title here tonight. Sasha Weber on the wing. Guarded tightly by Raquel Preston. Davis to Scott. Low post entry for Freeman. Turnaround on the baseline. That's a tough look. And Freeman hits it.
Well, nice feed by Abby Scott. She made a terrific cut to the basket. Brianna Freeman had all kinds of options, but maybe her best option is to turn and shoot it.
Once again, she is coming off a 25-point game against UTPA in the first meeting. Shantae Goff. Now Tiandria Nolan. On the wing, Tanisha Walker, a senior. Stripped away and stolen away by the Aggies. And Shanice Davis, who leads the WAC in steals, now has 62. Abby Scott triggers a deep three. Rebound for Freeman. Muscles it outside Weber. Back on the drive. Jumps to pass for Scott. Whips it around. Davis, an open look. Another rebound for Freeman. Working on Bush. Freeman bounces out for Weber. Weber on the dribble drive. Out of Mariah Mack. And the key here is Abby Scott. The Aggies have plenty of time to shoot, 18 to shoot. In the lane, Davis dumps it off Freeman, scoops it up, back out for Scott. Great ball movement here. Weber a sidestep three. And Mack tips it out to Sasha. My goodness, Weber to Abby Scott, another look. That one went through.
Well, when Abby Scott knocks it down her first three, look out at him. I was here when she made 10 or 11 of them last year.
Sasha Weber the steal. How about the start for the Aggies?
Just great ball pressure by the Aggies, but really it's just astounding. Honestly, it gives me chills the way they move the ball and share the ball.
Shanice Davis all the way to the rim, and she's hammered. 2 minutes in, 7-0 Aggies. And free throws upcoming for Davis.
Well, forget about what I said that they would overlook Pan American or think that it's going to be easy. But one thing they do want to be careful of now is just because they're up 7-0, think that Pan American will lay down and die.
And when you have a crowd like this, Coach, you can really feed off that crowd. I think the Aggies are right now. Nine 0 NF State, and they pick up the full court pressure. Nolan splits the pressure, floats it ahead for Dawn. A deep three in the open court for her. That spins off the rim. Bush is hammered down low. Looks like it's our Brianna Freeman.
And she went double figures in points and rebounds in Edinburgh against the Aggies. She's the senior from Moline, Illinois. Big basketball area.
Yes.
You know, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There near Champaign and also Macomb, Illinois, I believe.
That's right. Well, Champagne's more set. Well, I don't want to take you to task for your geography. Yes,
that's okay.
It's the western part of the state, and it's Quincy and Moline and Rockford. And
yes.
It's just great basketball. Champagne's a little. We'll leave Champagne alone. We'll bring Lou Henson to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll bring in Lou. There's a jumper for Sasha Weber. 11-2. The Aggies lead by 9. Preston gets it across to Tanisha Walker on the baseline push. A power dribble. Slap from behind by Scott, and she'll get 2 more free throws.
Boy, she's strong, and she took a good solid whack on the head on that one.
Good numbers for Brittany Bush. 9.8 points, 6 rebounds a game. This isn't a great offensive ball club, though. They only average 64 a game.
What's interesting about them is they haven't shot the ball well for the year. They're shooting about 35%, and their opponents are shooting about 40%. Yet they have a winning record, and that's an indication of how ferocious they are defensively, I think. And what a solid, they do everything else well, even when they don't shoot well. If you can win and not shoot well, it's quite an accomplishment.
That field goal percentage for UTPA is worst in the WAC. Second worst in the WAC in three-point percentage, and worst in the WAC in free throw percentage. So the shooting numbers, like Coach said, aren't very good, but they find a way. They grinded out 16 wins. They skip to Scott. Slings it out for Freeman on the drive. Her teardrop is way short, and it's picked up by UTPA. Good start for the Aggies, leading by 7. how tough it is for Shante Goff to catch it. Big screen by Hilda Bjork Karchenstadter. She flares out, misses the jumper. Mariah Mack is shaken up. A mid-range jumper is too strong for Walker. Putback is up and in for Bush. How about that screen from Karchenstadter, though?
Well, and Mariah Mack took a shot in the chin, I think. We just sort of stunned her for briefly. As we see Brittany Bush, the force inside for Texas Pan American.
And I think it was legal. I think it was a good screen. But Mariah Mack never saw it coming. And I don't think anybody called it out either.
Well, part of the problem is Mariah Mack's moving so fast all the time.
That's true.
There would have been quite a bit of impact there.
Shanice Davis hands it off for Tamara William, who just checked in. The spin for William. Out to Sasha Weber. Nearly 4 minutes in. Weber dumps it down low for Freeman, but it's tipped away.
And that's typical of the Aggies right there. This team, Adam, is Sasha Williams had a shot there, but she's looking for someone with a better shot. And any coach who can get the team to get rid of the selfishness and play together like that has done a remarkable job.
Weber, bumped by Nolan, no call. Weber surging ahead. The kick to Williams, steps into a three, and she got it.
Well, coming off her big shot at Grand Canyon, maybe she's ready to make her move. You talked about it a little before the game, how much better her shooting gets each week here in Las Cruces.
Shante Goff in the open court, up and under move. Stripped away by Davis, no numbers. She'll try it anyway. Now she'll pull it out. Wise move there by Shanice. Weber the trailer. Mismatch here with Karchenstadter. Let's see if they can get it to Sasha. Davis gets a screen from Freeman. Step back three. Let's through.
Beautiful shot by Shanice Davis. That's not typical of the Aggies, though. That was a little more of a one-on-one move, and they're generally playing, but not that it was a bad shot, but it wasn't the kind of old-style ball movement that Mark Track has relied on this year.
That's a quick look there for Tanisha Walker, and she drains her 37th of the season. NM State has made 5 of their previous 6 field goal tries, including their last 2 3-point tries. We get a foul called on UTPA. It's a blocking foul.